I don't know about you, but I really didn't think that this was going to be the first YouTube video we made. I didn't think we'd come onto the scene with a video like this, but I guess in this world, you never really know what's going to happen, do you?
Never. So just before we start to get into the situation, talk about the situation, I feel like it's quite a sensitive topic, so I just wanted to let everyone know that we didn't do this video for views, we didn't do this video for sympathy or attention. This video was purely made because if we can help one more person, just one person, from being in the same situation that we were in a few nights ago, then we've done our job. And yeah, that's all the intentions we have with this video.
So as you know, me and Angel are living in Malaysia at the moment, and we went out for dinner on Saturday. The real story begins after we finished eating. I realised that I didn't have my phone on me and that I must have left it on the front seat of the car. So I gave Angel some money to pay and dashed out to get my phone. I think the first silly decision I made was parking the car in a quiet street. There was no one else around.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't an alleyway, but it was a very small road sort of thing. So there was no one really.
No houses or anything like that. It was just a quiet road. So as I'm walking over to the car, I see these three Middle Eastern people, and they saw me and they said something to me in whichever language they were speaking, and I said I'm English, and they said, oh, we thought you were Arabic, we thought you were an Arab, because I don't know why when I wear my blue do-rag,
when he wears a do-rag out here, everyone mistakes him for
an Arab. Yeah, it's happened a lot of times,
or Egyptian or something, but yeah, it's happened a few times out here, hasn't it?
Yeah, so I thought that they
were just mistaking him again. So at this point, I'm still in the restaurant queuing to pay for our food.
And these guys started being really chatty to me. They started speaking English, but they had strong accents, so it was difficult to understand completely what they were saying.
Yeah, once I'd queued up, paid for the food, obviously I did the thing that I was always going to do and just go out to the car. The car was kind of, say if the restaurant's here, I came out the restaurant and the car was kind of parked almost behind, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was almost behind on that street. I walked around and yeah, as I turned the corner I could just see our car parked, and then Niall and then these three guys kind of semi-circling him, and they were just talking and everything looked fine, didn't it? It looked normal. I mean, we've spoken to so many people since being in Asia, so many people from different backgrounds, that it's come to a point where we never really judge people, and we didn't really think anything of it, to be honest with you. So yeah, I came over and they were really talkative, weren't they?
Yeah, they started by asking who she was, and I was like, that's my girlfriend. And then after a couple of questions had been answered, Angel said to me, she was like, Niall, did you find your phone? And I hadn't actually had a chance to check the front seat of the car, so I looked into the car's window and I was like, yeah, it was on the front seat. And that's when the whole tone of the situation changed completely.
It was like someone had snapped their fingers and
yeah. These guys all looked at each other like instantaneously.
They said something in whatever language they were speaking, and
then they said, unlock the car.
Yeah.
And at first, we didn't think we heard them right. We thought they said something completely different.
I think subconsciously we didn't want to hear them. We didn't want to think that we heard them right, because we low-key knew.
Yeah.
Didn't we? We low-key knew what they were saying. So at this point, we shrugged it off. I said, come on babe, let's go. And I went to walk around the car, because we're stood on the driver's side of the car, around the car to the passenger side, and I just put your arm down. I just felt that. Yeah. I just felt that.
Obviously at this point my alarm bells are going, my heart starts pumping, and instantly I'm like, what are you doing? And then that guy just ignored me, didn't he? He didn't say anything, and the guy in the middle who was doing the majority of the talking throughout the conversation, he said again, unlock the car. So I'm like, no, what are you doing? And then I turned to like get him off Angel, basically. And that's when I felt something get shoved up against my back.
After that, I just saw Niall's face. I saw his eyes just, I don't know what happened, because I've never seen a look on someone's face like that before. I've never seen Niall like it. I've never seen anyone. There's never been a time in my life where I've seen a look like this before. And it wasn't him being scared. It's something that I can't explain. The look on his face was, yeah, but carry on.
And the guy just repeats again, unlock the car.
And at this point, Niall stood facing me and I'm stood facing Niall, because the guy has my arm, so I didn't get a chance to turn around. And I can't see what's pressed up against his back. All I can see is that the guys stood kind of closer, weren't they? They were stood kind of closer to you. So this look on his face, I've got no idea what's going on.
I'm just like, okay, clearly something's going on here. So I turned to unlock the car. And at this point, I still don't know what's pushed up against my back. I thought it was a knife. To be quite honest, I thought it was a knife. I turned away from Angel to face the car to unlock it.
So he stood that side on to me, and then that's when I can see what was pushed up against his back. And I think at this point, hang on. So at this point, I saw that it was a gun.
So suddenly, obviously, I'm unlocking the car and I just hear Angel say, Niall, they've got a gun to your back. Do exactly as they tell you. And my heart dropped. Like, my heart dropped. See, so I unlocked the car. At this point, they've given me a bit more space to do so. Like, the gun's not pressed directly up against my back. He's backed off a little bit. I unlocked the car, grabbed my phone, given it to them. I had my man bag on, so they were like, empty your bag. So I took out my wallet, and then so I gave them that, and then they basically searched the car. There wasn't really anything in the car, and I don't think they could have robbed the car, obviously, but I think it was a bit of a. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit of a big thing for them to have taken. So
I had one of my bigger bags on this shoulder, just on my shoulder like that, and obviously they told me to empty it, and I emptied that to them. There wasn't much in there really, like what is in a woman's bag, do you know what I mean?
Your handbag's full of trash.
I just had makeup in there, to be honest with you, and moisturiser, stuff like that. And then they said to me, I'm pretty sure they said to me, where's your phone? And obviously we're in a Muslim country at the moment. I was born into a Muslim family, and out of respect, you know, I cover up. I wear clothes that obviously are less revealing. You're not going to be able to see that from this video, but when we're out, I wear clothes that are less revealing and stuff like that. So I had my sort of pack-a-mac, is that what you call them? Yeah. I had like a really thin jacket on, and it covered my waist, and I had my bum bag on, like a fanny pack. And it was kind of like on the side, and my jacket was done up anyway, slightly. So thank God they didn't see this. It wasn't a thick one, it was thin, thank God. That, like, this was luck, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pure luck. My phone was in there, and yeah, they didn't bother to check. And I said to them, honestly, I've left it at home, I left it at home. I just kept repeating, I've left it at home, like this. And Niall's looking at me.
Like, this girl's gonna get...
What are you doing?
This girl's gonna get us killed.
For a phone.
For an iPhone. Just hand them your phone. Stop trying to be a hero just to save your phone. And so...
Obviously he didn't say that, but...
No, I'm just standing there thinking, I know she's got her phone on there.
He knew where it was, and he
and
knew...
if they search her and they find it, then...
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? This situation could go south just for lying to them.
Exactly.
Searched through my stuff, got my stuff, got like some money from Angel, and then had a look around the car. They just got proper muggy. Like,
they did.
They just started, they said thank you. They said thank you. They had the cheek
They were like, thank you, brother.
to say thank you to us. They like slapped me on, they like patted me on the shoulder, like thank you. And then they just got in the car and basically made off. I was like, Angel, get in the car straight away.
Yeah, so I was still a little bit shook, but I basically sprinted round to the other side of the car, the passenger side, got in the car. As they drove off, I remember just looking at the number plate and trying to memorize it. My adrenaline's kicked in, and like my heart's pumping and everything. And then it got to a point where we couldn't see the car anymore. And then I looked at Niall and you just said, it's okay now, baby, you're safe.
I was just like,
and that's when I just broke down. But yeah, I've got to give it to you. You were so brave in this situation, because he drove us straight to the police station.
We obviously reported the incident. They said they'd look into it, and then we got a call yesterday morning, basically saying that there was nothing they could do. They had no leads to go on.
People might watch this video and think you've taken this situation so lightly. How can you take such a sensitive situation so lightly? But like, I think it's just about how you are. Like Niall, the day after, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but the day after, Niall literally, he didn't really want to leave his bed at first, did you?
I think it's because obviously I was the man in the situation, and that whole situation stripped me of any integrity and any, do you know what I mean? It robbed me of my manhood. Like, I wasn't able to save you in the way that I should have been able to.
But when you're in that situation, it's so much more different than when I don't know who plays out in their head, but you know when you see it on the movies and you'd be like, oh, I would have done this and I would have done that, but everything happens so quickly, everything goes so fast, and all that kicks in is adrenaline and panic, and you're just frozen really, aren't you?
Yeah.
Frozen.
So, obviously we never thought this would be the first video we were gonna upload to YouTube.
Never.
But I hope you take away something from it. There's lots of lessons to be learned by anyone who watches this, so make sure that you never find yourself in this situation if it can be avoided, and a lot of the time it can be avoided by just being a bit more smarter and being a bit safer with the actions that you make. So that's what we want everyone to take away. Obviously it's a serious subject.
Exactly.
We're not serious people. No. So we'll be back next time.
More videos.
More videos are to come. Just stay tuned really, and we hope to see you next time, and we hope the next video
is a little bit more positive.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Stay safe, obviously, and remember that you're blessed wherever you are, whatever situation you're in.
Exactly. You're blessed, you're living.
Yeah.
So yeah.